All right, let me see if you can hear me now. Now that thing's working. Just as I was saying, hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time. There are two people that bought Chilling Rain for today's booster box break, and since they did, I did not get Chilling Rain. My distributor kind of flopped on that one. They were supposed to have me a box. They had all the other ones except for that, so I am going to substitute that with Astral Radiance. Of course, it's just going to be kind of a rip and ship today, so if you guys see anything that you want, definitely go ahead and hit the link below, and you can jump in at any time. Of course, we'll just give you the availability. How you, Felipe? Yeah, I know I just caught my sound wasn't working either, so I got that all fixed up right now. So that should make that a little bit better for you guys. And I checked on yours. It is shipped. 2 alternate arts. Hopefully Dallas Webb. That'd be very nice. There's a chance. Every one of these sets has got an alternate art option in it. We'd have to open enough packs. So how are your guys' weekend's going so far? It's been a long time since I've opened this many booster boxes, so at once. And of course, Evolving Skies. Yeah, Solutions, I just want to give you a heads up that the Chilling Rain box that I was supposed to get, since you're one of the guys on the list here, did not come in. My distributor kind of failed on that one. He was supposed to have it for me for the last 2 weeks, and I have not gotten it. So while you're here, can you let me know, are you okay with substituting that with Astral Radiance? And if not, let me know if you'd like to substitute with one of the other sets, and I can get that hooked up for you. Dust. White powder. Let me know. Well, that's a winner, Felipe. Didn't get to the beach today. We actually had a big event this morning that I kind of forgot about when I scheduled this lives. And we had our big, so in Wisconsin, we have what we call June Dairy Month, which is a lot of fun. I mean, we get sponsorships and some promotions and things like that. And we actually have a really good time with just promoting dairy because, of course, Wisconsin's a dairy state. If you are from the United States, you probably know that. And if you're not, then you probably just hearing it for the first time. But yeah, Wisconsin's considered a dairy state in the United States. And so this month we always celebrate June Dairy Month, which is just promoting dairy products, different items. So we do what we call a dairy breakfast here, where we offer a lot of different items and foods for local people that's given in a grant. And it's a lot of fun because that way they can actually try out some new items that maybe aren't available. We get some sponsors, we get some things into it. And it's just a lot of fun that way. So, like I said, that's what we've been doing today. So, a little bit busy, if you want to say it that way. So, we're going to go ahead with you, Alex, real quick. We'll get yours done since you're here, since you're going to be in and out. And I want to be sure that you actually get to see your packs get open. So, here are your 5 Fusion Strike. And we will kick over and give you the 4 Astral Radiance. So here you go. There's the 4 Astral Radiance. Once again, I just did a random poll of the 2 that are there, and that's what we got. And like I said, guys, if you guys just want to talk shop after this, we can definitely just talk about, you know, investing, what's going on in the Pokemon market, all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and split these 2 up. I'm going to start with a Fusion Strike because it's oddball. yeah, like I said, I just want to get you, since you're here, Alex, I might as well get you your packs. That way you guys can check them out before you have to run off. I know how it is with kids. A little bit busy, a little bit of stuff going on, and it's really hard to sit down and watch a full live. I don't, yeah. Sandshrew and gonna get a Deoxys right off the bat. So, yeah, the yellow is absolutely ugly, absolutely ugly, especially with a lot of these alternate or not alternate arts, but the trainer gallery cards, especially. It's really disappointing that they have not gone to a silver border with those, because the Japanese version is just so much nicer. And I've actually been making it a point to try and collect the Japanese versions of most of these alternate arts, because personally, I think that the Japanese versions are going to do better in the long run. Just because I think that silver border, especially on the trainer gallery cards, is just complete and total fire compared to the yellow, ugly English border that we get right now. And actually, I do have a perfect example, if I can find it here. Eldegoss and Luxray. Go over to my Astral Radiance. Now, this is something I have not opened as an Astral Radiance booster box, and I was going to actually do this for you guys here tonight. If anybody comes on, you could definitely just jump in on Astral Radiance, because I know this is a new hot set from Pokemon TCG. And do I like Astral Radiance? It's alright, I will say that. Definitely not my favorite set, but I also am not sold on Pokemon Go yet either. The fact that it is so far behind the Pokemon Go, I don't know if it's going to do anything. Pichu and Evil. I'm going to change one thing. You know, you buy new things and they don't even work. Oh, the Japanese in general, in my opinion, have a lot better product. That's just my personal opinion. The problem is that when you're going for sales and things like that, or for resale and things, they're more difficult to sell, because a lot of people don't feel the same in the English market. I know that most of us that are Pokemon collectors and actually really entrenched in the hobby, all of us probably enjoy Japanese, but when it comes down to most of the people, most people don't understand the difference. They think it's a language nobody can speak in the United States, and so it seems like just that language barrier alone might be enough to cause some of the issues. But it could, I don't know. It just kind of bugs me that Japanese could be so much better, and yet it just doesn't get its opportunity here. But it may also be part of the reason we're seeing that kind of Japanese market holding steadier than the English market right now, is just because true collectors are still collecting it and still in it. There you go. Got yourself a trainer and regular. There you go, Solutions. Check that out. Nice centering. Sorry, guys. Centering is way off center on this one, but still nice trainer gallery. But as we were just saying, if you've seen this card here seeing this card with a silver border, it is 1,000 times better and flashier than the English version. But hey, still a trainer gallery. Awesome to have. Save for Ben. When it comes to grading, I am still out on grading. just not gonna lie, I think at some point, with as much people that are grading right now and what's going on with the grading market, at some point this whole grading thing is going to collapse. And the reason being is that for me personally, I don't have interest in graded cards that often. I like them because it protects my slabs, but I don't necessarily like them because I want cards graded. It protects my cards, but really tough. And personally, I think that they're going to run into an issue where people are going to get tired of the human side of it, and the fact that some cards are graded this way and some are that way, and there's really no difference in the cards. They're the exact same card, everything's the same, and you could take like a measurable number, such as centering. So centering is probably one of the grades in a graded card in a slab that could be measured, right? You can measure it and put it in a percentile and give it a grade. But yet we've seen PSA, well, it's hard to say with PSA, but I know we've seen people say that they've had issues. But BGS and CGC both, if you go and pull a card and you send it, and then it gets graded, and the centering is like a 9.5, and then you break it out of the slab and you send the same card in again, it comes back at a 8.5. What changed? Even if you say the surface or the edges were damaged because you opened up the slab, you can't account for the fact that the centering's off. The centering should always be the same because it's the only measurable number on that whole thing. And yet they can't get that. And how long are people going to keep putting up with that before they just kind of realize that grades are in the eyes of the beholder? And honestly, you and I could grade a card, and as long as we're consistent on it, we're good to go. But if I was going to do it, I would be doing... I would do both PSA 10s. 9s, especially in modern, are going to get washed pretty good. And if you're going to take your gamble on it, BGS, I think anything 10 goldback or blackback will be really good in the future. Exadrill. Well, thanks, Felipe, for joining in. Did you go Brilliant Stars to see if you could get another Rainbow Charizard? Now, Astral Radiance, a chance for a double banger pack. Would be cool. I don't think I've actually pulled anything better for a double banger pack. A Trainer Gallery and then throw in a holo. I'd like to see one that's a little bit better than that. Nickit, Togepi, a Voltorb, and Hello. Congratulations there, Alex. You got some nice holos on here. Of course, that beautiful Trainer Gallery. Once again, I'll pack this all up for you. Since we're only halfway through the weekend, what's everybody else got kind of planned so far? Anything fun for tomorrow? Oh, thank you, Alex, for joining. Once again, there is that nice I can't even say it. Not even gonna try. Mediana. But I do. It's a cool looking card. I wish it was the silver border. Japanese is just so much cleaner that way. All right, next one we got here is Anthony. So we're gonna jump down to Anthony. Anthony has joined every box break, which is greatly appreciated, and I know he enjoys this. I was hoping he'd be here so I could ask him, but. So he's got 5 Brilliant Stars. He's got 5 Fusion Strike. 5 of those. He grabbed 5 Evolving Skies packs. And of course I'm going to replace this Chilling Reign with the 5 Astral Radiance. So there we go, guys. I'm in Japan, so it's yeah, that's true. You're on the other side of the Prime Meridian, so you get the next day, but still pretty early for no, it wouldn't be that early. What time is it there, Brandon? I have to break into Evolving Skies. I'm gonna go into Evolving Skies first. I do like the set. I do think that still this one still currently holds the top spot for the best set of Sword and Shield. I'm not a huge Trainer Gallery guy, so I enjoy Trainer Gallery. I think it's cool, but I also think that it's not as much fun. That and I'm an Eevee fan. I'm biased to it because I'm an Eevee fan. I think that's pretty much what it comes down to with these two, between that and Brilliant Stars. But what do you guys think of the new set coming out? Fed and Elgas. Oh yeah, that's right. That released over there. I think it released 2 weeks ahead of time over in Japan, so. What do you think of it so far with Pokemon Go? Because I think with it being a subset, I think it's the same there as it is here. At least that specialty set. Daltrix and Cleaver. Fusion Strike, any nice ones. Yeah, that's the reason that I'm kind of sunk in or entrenched into Pogo also. I am a Mewtwo collector along with a Flareon collector, so I like my evolution, but I also, my second one is Mewtwo. So definitely do a lot with the Mewtwo's, so definitely kind of sunk into Pogo just because of that. I'm on the fence about it. I think it's 6 years too late, but that set could have been really good back in the day, but at this point I don't know how it's going to be perceived, and my question is oh, there you go. We got a Chandelure V. Very nice. Check that out. Once again, centering is a little off, not too bad. But there's a Chandelure V. Beautiful. So I'll do my normal. Pull this over. Like I said, everything you get from me, if it's an ultra rare or better, it does. Anything above a V card, I do put it in a card saver, just to keep it safe for when I ship it to you. I gotta check, Felipe. Have you gotten your Charizard yet? I just know customs, sometimes they'll get stuck for a couple weeks sitting in customs. Most of the people in the United States have said that they've gotten their stuff. That's me. Only. And a Garchomp Hollow from Brilliant Stars. Awesome. I was hoping you'd get that here before this box break, because I sent it. And like I said, I'm always concerned because it seems like anytime I send something to Canada, it gets stuck. I got one person, I sent something to Britain, and it literally sat for like 3 months in customs. So I was hoping that didn't happen to you. I was hoping that you'd get it soon, because that's a bang of a card, dude. Congratulations on that pull. See it. And, ooh, Rayquaza VMAX. Apparently it's Anthony's night to hit it all. Felipe, you were last time. Now Anthony's got his time at it. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think they need to do potentially a few less rarities in these sets. You know, I like alternate arts, but personally, I almost would like to see alternate arts become the new V cards. I know some people would be a little bit off on that, disagree with that, but it's just, there's too much. The sets are, especially in English, they're getting so stinking big. At least in Japanese, they break them down into smaller sets. So you get a lot less sets, which makes it, you're a lot smaller sets, even though you get 3 sets. And it just makes it, to me, a little more fun. And a perfect example of that was when, since I do tournament play, Battle Styles is kind of a pain in English. Because if I wanted to do single strike, I had to dig through rapid strike stuff or vice versa. So as a tournament player, it's kind of a pain when that happens. While the Japanese get that nice, clean, you know, well, I want this specific set. So Eevee Heroes. If I'm an Eevee fan, I can go right after Eevee Heroes and skip over, you know, the Rayquaza, the Dragon sets, and go right after what I'm looking for. And that's what I always enjoyed about Japanese sets, so I have been opening more Japanese sets, Starmie and Antelia. But I know Japanese rarity is a little bit more difficult too, because everything above a V and above is a secret rare. Is that right, Brendan? Yeah, reverse hollows could go too. They're not even, I don't know of a single person that considers them a hit. It's not even exciting to see them in there anymore. I mean, I think that we talked about that on one live, and I said I think it'd be cool if they were to go back to like the stamped promos, the reverses. I think that would be a lot more fun. And a Vaporeon. Nice, another one of the trainer galleries. Of course, evolution style. This one is actually really nicely centered. So, nice hit on that one. We're going to kick back over to Evolving Skies. Exactly, Felipe. I absolutely agree with that. I think Japanese does a better performance on that part of it. Very, SM Pratt nails it on that video, and I always like listening to that video every once in a while just to get a reminder of it. But I think of when he talked about Japanese sets versus English, how English have no identity. They're not. There's no identity to an English set any longer. You know, you went back to Jungle, the Neo series, even WotC. Each set had its own set identity, and it had a reasoning to it. While English sets just get to be microwave leftovers, and they're just a lot of stuff thrown together, number one, because they have to get it into the English playing field in order for it to be competitive when it comes down to Worlds. So a lot of times, like Fusion Strike, you know, this is a perfect set. Why did this set have to be so big and have, what I want to say, so many leftover cards from every set prior? Because if they would have gone in every set prior, they would have been 280 card sets. And Fusion Strike in Japanese was quite a bit smaller, so it gave the English the opportunity to take a 101 card set, I believe, in Japanese, and turn it into a 283 card set in English, just to pretty much dumpster fire everything that was left over that they didn't think would be valuable enough to sell. And yeah, that's Brandon. I do know that you're guaranteed, pretty much you're guaranteed a secret rare in every box, which is nice. It's nice to be able to know you're going to get a secret rare. Most English boxes do have a secret rare most of the time. Yeah, super Vegas buffet, exactly what it is. An all-you-can-eat buffet of nothing good for you. And I will say, Fusion Strike in general was a good set, you know, for playability. But realistically, it got so much stuff in it to get the cards out of there for playability. It's actually really difficult. And then the pull rates weren't that great either. So, yeah, I mean, even like my discussion before, you don't need the alternate art in your deck, and personally, I don't use any alternate arts. I just use the standard Vs or VMAXs just because I am more of the type of person, I'm afraid that I am going to lose my deck, or, you know, it's happened. People have had their deck. I know a person that had a deck, and it was stolen right off the table. Someone in the room, which was, we're pretty sure we know who it was, but you can't prove it. And once the deck is gone and out of the building, there's nothing you can do. So, just going to put a little bit of a reminder too. This is a rip and ship tonight, so anybody that jumps on to the link down below and purchases packs, will have them open. We are doing Astral Radiance, we are doing Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, and Brilliant Stars. So if anybody wants to join in on that, definitely check it out in the link below. We still have a lot of packs, a lot of alternate art opportunities, and hopefully we can get one today, and an Argon VMAX. Once again, not one of the strongest VMAX, but it is playable. I actually seen some guys have some really good luck with this card, so definitely one of those playable ones. And like I said, I put them all in card savers. I like to protect people's cards. My voice is agreeable. Wish that would work on my wife, because she doesn't think it's agreeable. But thank you for the support. Like I said, I just like enjoying sitting here, opening some packs, hopefully find some good cards for people. Come on. And I love fighting with cameras. My low-tech. This my low-tech card actually isn't selling too bad. Surprisingly, that one is actually one of those cards that sells. You know, it's a rare, and it's not a huge card, but if you're actually looking at just selling some singles, that card sells for right around 50 to 60 cents. Pro tip stores are thinning out. Yeah, I actually just purchased a bunch of VMAX Climax because I was noticing that the price was down quite a bit, and all of a sudden it started to move up. And when I seen the move up, I kind of realized that a lot less was available on the Buy and a couple other places that I use. And so I actually just purchased, what was it? 2 sets of 10, so I got 20 packs coming. So I'm kind of excited. I have one case of VMAX Climax behind me on the shelf, so I do have one. But I opened one earlier last year when it first came out. It's a lot of fun. I like the VMAX Climax set. I think that that is a fun set. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to do an opening of VMAX Climax on here? Maybe I could throw, if I get some of those in, I'm willing to open that. I love that set. And I could send all the cards for the Japanese. They're all, a lot of people are building Japanese sets, so it's one of those things that you could get the bulk and actually use it for a lot of people's binders too. Where left us? Brilliant Stars going for Charizard. Come on, Charizard. Still need to pull that alternate art Charizard. I did purchase it. I finally found one for around under $200, so I purchased the alternate art Charizard. But I have not pulled it yet. And I do enjoy trying to pull them. Brittle. Blast, Machino, Turwig, Flip Up, a Mewtwo, where disappointing one, and a Wundam. Still can't believe that they didn't give him a V card or anything in that set, but then again, they did skip it on Fusion Strike too. Yeah. That's the one thing I do say is the downside of the VMAX Climax set, even that high class set, is that because everything's secret rare, each one of those boxes really has a good secret rare. And so it takes a lot of boxes to complete the actual secret rare set. Nursery, Swoobat, Fletchling, Tentacool, a Pikachu, Professor Oak, Seedot, Lillipup, Dwib, and a Rayquaza V. This is a sign, guys. So far, we've been pulling all of the Rayquazas. Maybe that's the alternate art in the box. Wouldn't that be cool if that was actually a sign? They'd give you like the whole line in the box. You'd be ready to go. Yeah, it's huge for Japanese. And that's just it. There are a lot of secret rares in that set, and there are a lot of the trainer galleries, and you can pull quite a few trainer galleries. What is it, 4 to 5 trainer gallery cards out of that set? But then it's like one secret rare, and then you think about it, there's just 30 of the black and gold secret rares, and then all the other ones also. So yeah, it's a crazy set. Going through a little bit of Astral Radiance here. Goldfish. Ashwalt. Bisharp, no there. There you go, another V card. Yeah, I wish, like, I'm with you guys. I wish that English would do a little bit of a format change. I mean, I know that they're almost trying to, I want to say, keep set identity by keeping English this way and keeping, you know, just doing that. But the yellow borders are just old. The Japanese borders are so much better. The card itself, it's laid out. It looks better. It's more displayable. Okay, we are going into our final pack. It's going to be right here. Enter with Brilliant Stars. You have do you have a completion competition Mewtwo? No, I do not. Sterling, execute. 8 grand, and we're gonna end it with a Luxray. Oh, there you go, Anthony. That ain't gonna help me. We definitely did get some nice pulls on that. So like I said, got the Argon VMAX, got the Rayquaza VMAX, Chandelure V. Once again, the alternate arts are evading us. It seems to be a common problem that I have. Alternate arts are great at somehow staying away from me. Or I just give them away. I will, as soon as we get out. After the live here, I'll probably go check that out and see. But thanks for the tip. Do you have any idea what one of them run? What's the price-wise on those? There's only 300 in the world. There's a potential for that to be very, very expensive. Okay, I got that one done. Felipe, you're up next. We got 4 Evolving Skies. We got 4 Brilliant Stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3 Fusions. And we have got 3 Astro Radiance. So we'll start out with Astro. We'll start with Brilliant Stars. That way we even the stacks out. As you can see, I'm a little OCD. I gotta keep everything kind of even. It's alright. It's alright. Keeps everything in order, too. Luxio. Top. Magma Basin. Spiritomb. A Starling. Rylu. Cherub. Suck. A Chichino. And a Flygon. That's right, still plenty to go. Yeah, it's not PSA 10 sales are rare. Oof. Yeah, it'd be nice. That might be one of those futuristic chases for me. Because to be honest with you, I don't even have that much money sitting there free in my Pokemon budget now. And I'm sitting at about 10 grand that I could drop on one item if I needed to. And yeah, I'd even be really hesitant to do that. Someday. There's some cards I'd like to go after. A couple Flareon cards too I'd like to go after that are Gold Star Flareon be one of them. Let's get that one. That's going to be like my next big purchase probably. Trying to just finish off my Flareon collection. Lividisc. And a Thievul. Yeah, 12K is someday I'll be able to drop that in Pokemon. Maybe when my kids are actually in school or off in college and, you know, I have free money again. I'll retire. That'll be my retirement plan. Buy a $12,000. By then it'll probably be $30,000. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna go. I am looking in Japanese. Currently trying to work through my English ones. There's a couple of high-end ones that I won't be anywhere near on the Flareons. Hoot hoot. But yeah, I'm definitely looking at some of the Japanese ones. That's kind of my next ones to go after will be Japanese cards. Flareon is my favorite Pokemon, followed by Mewtwo. That's why I'm kind of stuck on Evolving Skies. Wow. Freaking quality. Tell you. Beware. So what else do you guys think? You guys Anybody working on any kind of collection projects like that? Trying to finish out one? Milgram and Odd Grim Snarl Hollow. Brilliant Stars. And a Whimsicott V. Yeah, Mewtwo is my next goal. I know that. I love Gengar. I actually did get the English alternate art, which I was really excited to pull that one. And that was just because I purchased a tin and the package was damaged, or the tin was dented. And so I was like, since it's dented, I didn't see a resale value in it, so I just decided that we would open it. And it was the Gengar. So I did get the Gengar alternate art from Fusion Strike. I was really excited to pull that card. But yeah, Mewtwo is my next goal. Yeah, Appleton. But yeah, that's my next goal, is to go after Mewtwo, but that's another. That can get to be a pricey market, especially if you think of like the Mewtwo Gold Stars and even the base set. If you're trying to get the base set first edition, a PSA 10 in that is not cheap either. So yeah, there's a lot of expense in some of those OG Pokemon. Flareon is expensive in some places, but not nearly as expensive as like a Mewtwo collection. So definitely one of the next ones I want to go after, though. Rapidash. Well, you're getting hollows, Felipe. I know we want more than hollows. Come on. Mimikyu would be fun too. Yeah. The problem is I don't just collect the English version of it, so yeah, I'd start English and then I would go after the Japanese next. So it would be I typically go after English. I finished it like the Flareon. I'm just starting to get close to finishing the English version of it. I have, 12 more to go. Let's say it's 12 or 14 more English cards to go in Flareon. One of them was, of course, the expensive Gold Star version, Flareon Gold Star. But after I do that, then I will start moving into the Japanese. I got a couple Japanese, so like the recent promos and stuff from Japan, I've gotten those. But I haven't gotten any of the other real playing cards from there yet. So I'm trying to buy the recent ones in PSA 10 just so they don't get too expensive on me. Get them while I can afford them early. Valkyrie. Spiritomb and Plague. Yeah, there's still a lot of packs available. But like I said, I'm just going to do the ripping or these, and if anybody wants to join in, of course, anybody that's watching, there's still opportunities to do that. But I will stop after this, and these packs will just still remain open until next month. And I'm going to try and add Chilling Reign back into it because I was hoping to do Chilling Reign. I was hoping to have all alternate arts in the sets. Oh, Professor Oak going after Pikachu. My lord. Well, the problem is that, you know, Flareon isn't in every set. But it's hard to find a set that doesn't have a Pikachu in it. And that's like every set out there in Japanese. It's crazy. And he must have a lot of them because he ranks pretty high. Salamence. He ranks pretty high on the PSA registry list. I think he was at like 7, and then he got knocked down to 9 because two more people jumped in. Okay, going for the last round. Come on, Felipe, we can get you something. Have you seen the Mewtwo alternate art yet? Or gotten your hands on the Mewtwo alternate art for Pogo? Just curious to know if you've actually seen that card and what you actually think of it in person. Oh, there we go. Our first Radiant, and it's a double banger pack. There is our first Radiant of Astro Radiance, followed by a Decidueye V. Oh, just the amount of time he must spend looking for cards. It's got to be just... Never asked him. I should ask him how much time he actually spends trying to find the cards that he's looking for. I think these Radiant cards were a cool idea. I wish that they were a lot more rare than they are. 2 per booster box is a little heavy. I'm worried that that's what it's going to be also for the Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard in Pogo, and that's going to make them not worth very much. That's what I was actually liking the gold card from that set. I think that gold card Mewtwo is going to be one of the hot cards. I have not seen this. I guess I need to sit down and actually look through all the cards. I've seen the alternate art, and then the special set V. I'll have to look up what that one is. But yeah, like I said, I like the gold card of Mewtwo. I think that to me, that's going to be the hot card. Oh, a Chandelure VMAX. So apparently Fusion Strike's working on Chandelures. Evolving Skies is working on Rayquaza. I did that on the last box I opened a Rayquaza, and then I ended up pulling an alternate art. The not the expensive Umbreon, but the cheaper one. Him with his buddies in the street. Felipe, I think they were. I think that's what they're going to end up being. They're going to be pretty much the exact same thing as what the alternate arts were. I don't think there's going to be anything special about them Radiant cards. And, hey, maybe we'll be able to get a Charizard for under $10 if it's that common. We'll see. Some people will keep buying them up at like $5, $10, and you'll have to still spend $20, $30 on a Radiant card. Shakes. Valkyrie. Purloin. Spiritomb. Now Creamy. And a Tornadus. Here we go, Felipe. We could get Umbreon chasing the moon or a Rayquaza alternate art, both of which would be huge pulls. Good, Alan. We're just kind of working through it here. Down to the last pack here that I have right now in Rip and Chip, and then we're just gonna kind of chillax and talk about anything that anybody wants to. If we got any discussions we want to have, or just sit down, relax, and just have a rant, that'd be perfect. Because it's a Saturday, and it's just sometimes nice to relax. Fletcher, Rossifer, Love Disc, Fletchling. We got a Chinchou, a Gordy, and got a full art. Nice. Nice way to end it. Congratulations, Felipe, on another nice full art from Evolving Skies. Is this considered an alternate art? I don't think so. Is this considered an alternate art? I guess I never even know. This might be an alt art. I can't remember all the ones from Evolving Skies because there are so many alternate arts. I'm guessing so because there's this wasn't a trainer gallery. Multiple characters on a card is typically an alternate art. So, congratulations, Felipe, on that one. Way to keep up your streak going. So you ended up with a nice Chandelure VMAX and an alternate art. Last pack magic, that's right. End her out with a bang. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's alternate art. Like I said, Evolving Skies had so many alternate arts. Don't think so. It may not. Like I said, I can't remember. It's just back in that era, if it had the multiple characters on it, it was usually an alternate art, but I don't know. It looks, yeah. I don't even remember seeing this card. But it's 198 of 203, so it's definitely a set card. Let me do this real quick. There's always a way to look it up, right? Let's see. Yes, that is considered an alternate art. That is the Duraludon V alternate art. So there you go. You did get an alternate art, Felipe. So there's our first alternate art of the night. That is awesome. We actually got one. So other than that, guys, what else you guys want to talk about? Like I said, I just wasn't gonna waste a ton of time on pushing this, and if everybody wants to just join and have fun, otherwise we can just do a live chat. Yeah, I had no idea that was even an alternate art. Not even gonna lie. Like I said, Evolving Skies just has so many alternate arts. It's hard to keep track of all of them in there. Let's see here. Yeah, they would, and that's where I'm thinking Evolving Skies, you know, Duraludon had the VMAX. I pulled the VMAX version of the Duraludon alternate art. So that's the V form of it. Yeah, that's what I mean. If it was in Brilliant Stars or Astral Radiance, I would have thought it was a character secret rare. But with it being in Evolving Skies, they didn't have character secret rares, so thus, that's why I kind of got hinted that it's probably an alternate art. So, but yeah, like I said, awesome pull. Congratulations, Felipe, once again. You have the luck to pull that. What, we pulled a Charizard like this last pack or second to last pack, didn't we? You're really good at just taking it right down to the wire. So, you guys got any questions or anything you guys want to discuss while we're sitting here just kind of relaxing? Well, you're the one with the luck, Felipe. Oh. Otherwise, if you guys don't really, you guys want to just call her a night, and then next week I'm gonna try and set up a live on Friday. So I been trying to do a live, a sit down with someone every Friday, every other Friday. And then I know in July we'll be going over to Professor Oaks. We'll be sitting down with Mason and Professor Oak and just kind of relaxing again. One of our relaxing nights. And Professor Oak's going to do a game over on his channel. So I know next month we'll be doing that. And then, I don't know, who you guys want me to try and do a live with? Got a couple people I want to try. I was thinking maybe try and talk to Pokemart or possibly Nostalgianomics, maybe talk to Retrospect or Pokemon DNA. Maybe get something together between one of them four. You guys got any preference to who you'd like to, who I'd like to have a sit down and talk with, if I can get them onto the channel? Alright guys, like I said, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Have a nice relaxing Sunday. Of course, Brandon, with you being over where you are, enjoy the rest of your day. your weekend's running short, but I don't know if Japan runs on the same 5-day, 2-day off schedule that we do, because I know my buddy in Germany, he says that they actually run on a 4 and 3, so they work 4 days and they're off 3 there. At least in his company, he said a lot of the companies do that in Japan or in Germany. So each country is different. It'd be nice to have a 3-day weekend sometimes. So otherwise, well, thank you guys once again. We'll be putting the box break up. Most of these packs, anything that's still here, will be available next month. I might throw in maybe VMAX Climax as an option, and also that Chilling Rain box when it gets in. I'd like to be able to go through all the alternate art sets and maybe throw out battle styles too. That way, if someone wants to, they could chase all the alternate arts in the sets and just have some fun doing it. So other than that, guys, hopefully you guys have a good time. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video here on Monday. Of course, we went back to our normal schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then a live every other weekend. But